Alright guys, so we finally got all of these pots done. And basically what we had to do with them is all of these little ears that are on here. We had to weld all that stuff in. And then these brackets right here too. Got all those welded in. And we had 15 of them. So not only did we have to go and get the materials to do so, but I had to machine every one of them. We had to machine the angle and the 2 pins. Then I had to machine all the straps down and then weld everything together, so that was kind of crazy. And this video is going to be all over the place, and for that I apologize, guys. We actually had a death in my family over this past weekend, so things got shifted, things got a little out of whack, and it's a long story. Those of you who know me know what's going on, but yeah, so basically this video is all over the place. We haven't gotten to work on this thing at all. We're planning on doing that hopefully tonight. I'm going to put some work in on this guy, get some of the last ends tidied up. Still waiting for the damn dumpster company to come and empty out my dumpster, so things are just behind. Right now I am so far behind I can't stand it. It's 6 o'clock-ish and I haven't even eaten anything yet today, so that's what we're going to go do right now. Go grab something to eat. I'm going to come back, start working on the 240. Alright, let's go get some drinks. Drinks acquired. Now, what do we eat? That is always the question. How does that happen? Figured it out. Alright, so we just got back from Harbor Freight. We had to pick up some cutting wheels, Sawzall blades, flap discs, a few other odds and ends. I got to place a big order with Empire Abrasives. I haven't gotten around to it yet. And buying the stuff from Home Depot or whatever would have cost me $1 million. So we got all that stuff picked up. We're going to be working on the white Prelude, getting the exhaust finished up on that. Then we're going to bring the S13 back in. We're going to knock that out. But first, we have an Instagram follower stopping by. He needs us to weld a hanger back on his stainless muffler, so we're going to knock that out. Guys, Saturdays are always so busy. So here's what the white Prelude needs. Obviously, you can see that's not looking too good. So we're going to put a flex joint in. We're going to get rid of this mess over here. We're going to get rid of this old cat and do something a little bit newer, a little bit nicer. So I'm going to knock that out real quick because it's not super interesting stuff. And then as soon as I'm done with that, we'll show you the finished product. Well, the white Prelude is done. So we just did a quick little, used the old flange, or actually used a new flange. Welded it to the new cat. And then we had to weld in a couple of O2 sensor bungs. One before, one after. 2.5-inch flex joint, and then the rest of the pipe to the header. Not a big job, but cool nonetheless. So that's another one down for the books. I don't think we're going to get to the S13 tonight. I'm getting tired. It's been hot as hell. Still hot today. And yeah, I've been here since early this morning, and it is super dark. So I think we're going to end this one for tonight. It's Saturday night. I want to just chill, so I will pick it back up tomorrow. When I see you guys tomorrow, we'll be working on the S13. So before we get working on the S13, we have a little upgrading to do. This is an old HP Z600 workstation. It's a twin Xeon quad core, so it's got 8 cores. It's actually a really nice machine, but This morning when I came in, I got a message that the hard drive was failing. And we can't have that because my entire business is on this computer. All of my customer invoices, everything. Now it's all backed up. Don't get me wrong, everything is backed up. I'm not that crazy, but having to go through a computer crash is a pain in the ass. So basically what we're doing is installing a Samsung 500 gigabyte solid state drive SSD. We're also installing a 4 terabyte Western Digital to house all of the YouTube stuff, all of these videos actually. And we're going to add some USB 3.0 support and a few other odds and ends to make this a little bit faster. So for a couple $100, we are actually bringing this computer into the future. And you know what? I might even buy some new processors off of eBay. These are 2.13 gigahertz processors. We can go to 2.93 gigahertz with some new X processors. This has the E-style Xeons in it. We can get the X-style Xeons and upgrade that to a much faster processor. So we'll probably do that. So instead of spending thousands buying a new computer, spend a couple $100, go on eBay, go to Best Buy, go wherever, and you can upgrade your computer too. These Z600s, you can get these things super cheap, and they are great for video editing. So that's what we're doing. As soon as all this finishes up, we will be on to the S13 and getting that buttoned up and relatively close to finished. We're waiting for a map sensor that's coming in Monday morning. As soon as we have that map sensor, we can tune the car and it will be out of here. So we're going to start by doing the fuel pump in this thing. We got a Walbro 255 sitting right there that we're actually going to put in here. On the S13, it is super easy to replace. All you do is just lift up this carpet and bam, there's your fuel pump. So we're going to take this plate off, we're going to take this wiring, we're going to pull the fuel pump out of the tank, and then we'll replace it with the Walbro 255. Alright, so a little bit of cursing and swearing and all those rusty bolts are out. So all you got to do is lift this cover up, move it out of the way, and there you go. We got a hose here, the pressure hose that we have to remove. We have the return hose here that we have to remove. We got all your wiring connections, and then there's a group of what looks to be 8mm bolts running all the way around here. We'll take those out, and then we can lift this whole assembly right out of the tank. Alright guys, so there's the old massive fuel pump. This thing is huge. And we're going to replace that with this guy right here. The famed Walbro 255. So here's where you really don't want to mess anything up. You're going to get your new pump. You're going to get a new sock. You're going to get a new hose. You're going to get some new clamps. You're also going to get a new connector for the pump, and you're going to get the little rubber isolator that goes on the bottom of it here. You want to make sure you install all of this stuff and install all of it properly, because the problem is here. This is the old sock and the old pump. You see the color difference? This sock was actually retaining fuel, and now it was retaining fuel because it's dirty, it's filthy, it has a hard time sucking fuel up. So if you use that old sock, you run into all kinds of problems. So you got to make sure you use all the new stuff. Now the second thing is wiring. When you're wiring this thing up, you're going to have your old wires. Here you have your positive lead, and then here you have your negative lead. Now the kit comes with these two butt connectors. You're going to want to make sure that you use these butt connectors because these are rated to be dealing with fuel. They won't fall apart. If you use just a regular bullshit plastic connector, then they will absolutely fall apart. Here's what the pump looks like fully installed. Now if you notice, we bent this tube just a little bit to kind of clear and straighten the pump out, but the pump fits right in the bottom there. New sock, new pump, wiring, new connectors. Try to keep those up as high to the top hat as possible so they don't run the risk of a shit ton of fuel going on those. We'll be good. So we're going to take this back over to the car, put everything back together, and we should be perfect. And the install will be the same as removal. Make sure you don't have any crap on this gasket and that the gasket is still okay and still seated. And then you can drop your pump back in.
Afraid won't let you fall, girl. Don't be afraid, won't let you fall, girl.
So now that we got the pump back in, what we're going to do is we're going to start the car up, make sure we don't have any leaks, and make sure that everything is golden. That gas is terrible. Alright guys, so we're looking pretty good. No leaks. Now we can put this cover back on. So there it is. Fuel pump is all installed. That literally took all of about 15 minutes start to finish. So super easy job if you guys want to do it. And then at the end of it, all you gotta do is just flip the carpet back over and you never know that you change fuel pump. Alright, so I think we're going to end the video there. I did a bunch of little stuff off camera. Started making the heat shield for the turbo and the brake master cylinder. Started doing a few little odds and ends. Got it running. Got the injectors prepped and ready to go in. Still waiting on the map sensor. The map sensor will be here tomorrow. We'll put the map sensor in. Tomorrow we're going to do all the gauges as well. Get all that stuff in there and then we will be absolutely good to go. But I want to get this video up for you guys. So I'm going to go edit that now and upload that, get that ready, and if there's any time left in the night, maybe I'll do a little bit more work on this and film it for tomorrow's video. But this is where we're at right now, guys, getting to the final steps. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to getting you the video of us tuning this thing, which should be very shortly. Please like, comment, subscribe, and guys, please, you know what I've been noticing on this channel? We get very few views based upon how many subscribers we have. We have almost 8,000 subscribers and our videos are only averaging 300 views. So if you guys haven't already, if you could do me a huge favor, click the little bell icon. This way you'll get notified every time I upload. And if you get notified every time I upload, every view is appreciated. I really, really love the fact that you guys are watching these videos, even if it's only 200 or 300 of you. But we'd like to get those views up. We'd like to get our subscriber count out. So if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, please click that button. Click the like button, helps my videos get viewed more. And again, click on the little bell icon so you do get the notifications when I post. Thanks again for watching. I hope everybody has a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.